Hollywood, you meet celebrities everywhere.
Sure.
It doesn't matter what kind of place you work, or I don't care if you're working at the grocery store, they come and buy food.
Yeah, of course.
As a bartender, and I worked in a lot of celebrity, I guess we'll call them celebrity nightclubs. You had to be a celebrity to get in, or know a celebrity. They were private, you had to be on
Mm-hmm.
the list. And so I waited on a lot of most of them were, I would say 99.9% of them were super, super nice. But my favorite, my all-star favorite customer was Will I Am from Black Peas. He was a regular. I
Oh.
waited on him every week. He was a great tipper. He was polite. He was so sweet. And I remember one night he asked me for my phone number, because he said, and we would have small talk and talk all the time. And he knew that I lived in Sherman Oaks, and he said his mother lived in Sherman Oaks and he always visited her. And so, he knew that I lived in Sherman Oaks. So he was going to cook Thanksgiving dinner at his mother's house. And he said, give me your number and I'll call you and I'll bring a plate of food for you. And I'm like,
Oh,
okay.
sweet.
And I totally forgot about it. I wasn't really waiting around to see if he brings me food. So I went somewhere else that day, and I got home, and it was back in the day of, was it answering machines or was it on my cell phone? I can't remember. But anyway, I had a message from him. It said, this is Will. I got some, and I remember it because he said, I have jambalaya for you. And I didn't know what that was. So the next time I saw him, I said, Will, what is that? What's jambalaya? And he said it was like a seafood mix.
Yeah, is that from Louisiana? It might be jumbo.
Yeah, he said it's like kind of Cajun food.
Mm-hmm.
Or something. So
our friend
liked it.
Our friend Lola, her mom made it for us one time because she was from Louisiana, and she said, my mom's here and she's making jambalaya. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like something I would like, but isn't that sweet of him? He was just
he
was like that. He was just a really genuine, nice guy. And then the guy with the long braids, the long hair, I never waited on him because he always went to the other bartender. So Will always came to me, and the guy with the long braids went to the other bartender.
Are you talking about Anthony Kiedis or Kiedis?
No, he was in Black Eyed Peas.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said Red Hot Chili Peppers.
No,
sorry.
Both of them are awful. But, here's another funny story with Will. So he was always dressed real flashy, If anybody that knows Will I Am or sees him, he always dresses, to the nines. And I remember one night I was like, what do you do? Because I didn't know who he was. He just Will, and I'd always have his credit card, and on the credit card it says William. And I don't remember the last name, but one night I remember thinking, God, he's, so dresses really flashy and everything. And I clueless as I am, because I've met many, like Duff, the night I met him, I would never have known he was in Guns N' Roses. I don't know. I listen to the records. Or the music. I don't pay attention to who's who. So anyway, I didn't know. And he goes, oh, I'm in a band called Black Eyed Peas. And I was like, I swear to you. I said this, oh, good luck. And because
let me know if you guys make it.
I worked in so many rock clubs, and I knew so many struggling musicians that were trying to make it.